Shalom ubracha, peace and blessings. I hope this message finds you well. Let me take this opportunity to wish you and everyone you love a happy calendar year. Although it is not a Jewish celebration, it certainly finds our neighbors celebrating, and we, of course, use the same calendar, and therefore our celebration joins theirs. This week's Parsha is titled Vayechi, and he lived. It deals with the death of Yaakov Avinu, Jacob, our patriarch, at the age of 147 years old. He realizes that his time is drawing near, and he calls his sons and two of his grandsons, Ephraim and Manasseh, to bless them all. When Ephraim and Manasseh approach, he offers them a blessing that has become the standard formula for parents to bless their children on Friday nights. Yisimcha Elohim ke'Ephraim u'ke'Manasseh. May God be pleased with you, rejoice with you, as God was with Ephraim and Manasseh. The phraseology of this blessing is quite important. Ephraim and Manasseh were different than the other tribes, than their uncles, who were raised in the sheltering confines of the house of Yaakov Avinu, of Jacob. They lived in the Holy Land. Ephraim and Manasseh lived in the diaspora. Yes, they were raised in the palace of Egypt, but nonetheless they were raised in Egypt, and yet they retained their Jewish identity. It's significant that this blessing is shared with Jewish children throughout the world. We find ourselves in interesting places. It's not always Jerusalem, and it's not always in a major Jewish community. We find ourselves in the far reaches of the world, sometimes surrounded by many other influences. And as Yaakov Avinu, as Jacob our patriarch, was standing moments before his death, he looked at the two children that were raised in Egypt, certainly far from significant Jewish influences, and realized that they too had a Jewish identity. And so Yaakov chose to offer a blessing for generations, that the children of Israel, no matter where they are found, should bring joy to God and their people, as did Ephraim and Manasseh. We, as diaspora Jews, are particularly challenged to balance the blessings of this country and the blessings of a Jewish identity. And we look towards Ephraim and Manasseh as a source of strength and understanding that we can bridge the culture that we live in and the culture of our ancestors. We can retain a true Jewish identity and an identity as an American, and bridge the two. May God bless the Jewish people and the people of the United States of America, who have afforded the Jewish community a home in which it can flourish and thrive. Shabbat Shalom.